It's Penny and the professor. Here's Penny.
Hi everybody. Your ideas about how Bojangles made everybody happy and during the Great Depression, it was amazing. You guys are really good learners, and you're learning so much about history, which is great. Reading books is more about just enjoying the book, right? Sometimes you learn so many new things, and you guys are doing a great job. So Penny and Crafty were talking to me about labeling. So I had you guys label a picture a little while back of the man on the bench in the story. And Penny and Crafty were saying that it's hard for them. And so it might be hard for some of you too. So Crafty asked, how does that work again? How does labeling with letters work? And I said, Crafty will help you out. So Crafty's hanging out in my little pocket here today. There she is. And I said, we can help. So I was thinking maybe we should slow it down a little bit for Crafty and for maybe some of you that are having trouble with it. So when you're labeling with letters, you have to say the word slowly. So you have to stretch it out a little bit to get to each sound. So let's try one together. I've got one on page 17. I saw a picture, and it has a lot of parts to the picture, so I thought it would be a good one to pull from. Page 17 says, he briefly paused to pet an old cat. And there is a picture, I'll put it up on the board, of a bunch of people at the market selling fish, and they've got baskets of fish, and they're bringing in fish from trucks. And this lady has a bag in her hand that has some carrots on it. So if I were going to label the word carrot, I would need to think about stretching that out a little bit. So I could start with the k sound. And that could either be a K or a C, as you know. And so I think a C would look best here, so I'm going to pick a C. So carrot. So I'm going to write a C. I'll put it up on my board. Perfect. And then I hear an R next, an sound. So I'm going to write an R next after k. So carrot, it. I hear an I, so I'm going to write an I for I, carrot, there's an I, and then t, carrot, a T, right? Perfect. So I'm going to write C-A-R-I-T for carrot, or no, not even an A. Did you hear an A? Care. I'm not sure, so I'm going to leave that out and just have C-R-I-T, carrot. Yeah, that's the sounds I hear. So when I write the sounds I hear, then it's called stretching out a word or labeling with the sounds that I hear. So carrot, the way I write it when I'm sounding it out, might look different when an adult writes it that's memorized how the word carrot is spelled. So right now we're not in spelling class, right? We're in kindergarten, and we're in phonemic awareness and phonics and using those letters and those sounds to write words and label our words. So today I'd like you to practice again with another picture. And this picture is in your handouts, and it's called 24A, and I'll put that up on the board. Okay, and it's a picture of when Bojangles leaned over to pause and pet the cat. And so you can label all the things that you know in this picture. Like you could try to write maybe cane, he's carrying a cane, or hat, he has his hat in his hand, or jacket, bow tie, hair, pants, shoes, cat, box. There are so many parts of this picture that you could label. The directions say, write at least 2 labels for the illustration. Well, what's that, Penny? Good question. So Penny said, what does at least mean? Because it says write at least 2 labels for the illustration. Well, what that means is you write 2 labels and then you can write more, but you have to write 2. So at least means that many, and then you could add more. So write as many labels as you can for this handout 24A. Stretch those words out, start slow, think of all the sounds you hear and write those letters. We almost know all of the letters, so we shouldn't have any problems with this, and we can show Crafty really how you do it. Stretch out those words and write them, and think about writing them slowly, saying the word a lot, using your own voice to say the word and say it out loud, because when you say it, you hear it better in your ear and you can write it, okay? Can't wait to see what you guys do with stretching out some words and labeling on this picture. Have an amazing day.